Hello there. Before we dive into today's topic, do us a favor. Hit the subscribe button below. It's a simple click for you, but a huge support for us. We bring you weekly financial advice that can change your life. Ready? Let's get started. Welcome to our channel, your go-to place for understanding finances in a simple, jargon-free way. We're dedicated to empowering you with knowledge to make informed financial decisions. Today we're going to explain what debt-to-income ratio is and why it's so important. And don't worry, we're going to break it down in simple terms. So, what is this thing called debt-to-income ratio? Imagine you're filling a bucket with water, but in this case the water represents your income and the bucket your debt. Now, if you have a steady stream of water pouring into the bucket, that's your regular income. This could be your salary, your business profits, or any other consistent revenue you generate. The size of the bucket is your total debt. This could include your mortgage, student loans, credit card debt, car loans, or any other obligations you owe. The larger the bucket, the more debt you have. Now consider this: if the stream of water, your income, is less than the size of the bucket, your debt, then it's like trying to fill a swimming pool with a garden hose. The bucket is simply too big for the amount of water you have. This implies that your debt is far greater than your income, and that's not a good position to be in. On the other hand, if the stream of water is more than sufficient to fill the bucket, it means your income is greater than your debt. You're in a healthier financial position because you're earning more than you owe. But what happens if the bucket overflows? Well, that's when your debt surpasses your income. It's like pouring water into a full bucket. It just spills over and creates a mess. In financial terms, an overflowing bucket could mean missed payments, mounting interest, and a potential hit to your credit score. Now let's replace the bucket and water with actual numbers. Your debt-to-income ratio is calculated by dividing your total monthly debt payments by your gross monthly income. If the result is a high percentage, it's like having a bucket that's too big for your water stream. If it's a low percentage, you're successfully managing your debt with your income. In other words, your debt-to-income ratio is a measure of how much you owe compared to how much you earn. Simple, right? Now that we know what debt-to-income ratio is, why should we care about it? Firstly, your debt-to-income ratio is like the front door to your financial house. It's the first thing lenders see when they consider giving you a loan or credit. They use it to assess how much of your income is already tied up in debt repayments. A high ratio might make lenders think twice about letting you borrow more. It's like having a front door that's barely hanging on its hinges. Not a good first impression, is it? Secondly, your debt-to-income ratio can affect your credit score. This is your financial reputation, the number that tells lenders how reliable you are in repaying your debts. A high ratio could lower your score, making it harder for you to get favorable interest rates. It's like having a bad reputation in your neighborhood. You wouldn't want that, would you? Finally, your debt-to-income ratio is a good measure of your overall financial health. It's a financial thermometer, if you will. Just like a high fever indicates poor health, a high ratio suggests financial stress. It's a sign that you might be living beyond your means or not managing your debts effectively. So, keeping your debt-to-income ratio low is not just good for getting loans or credit, but also for maintaining a healthy financial life. So that's the debt-to-income ratio for you. A simple but powerful tool to keep an eye on your financial health. Now let's quickly recap what we've discussed. Firstly, we broke down the concept of debt-to-income ratio, explaining it as the percentage of your gross monthly income that goes towards paying your debts. It's a key measure that lenders use to assess your ability to manage the payments you make every month. Secondly, we delved into why it is important. It gives you a snapshot of your financial health, impacts your credit score, and plays a crucial role in your ability to secure loans or credit. Lastly, we discussed how to improve your debt-to-income ratio. This included strategies such as paying down your debts, increasing your income, or a combination of both. Remember, keeping an eye on your debt-to-income ratio can help you avoid financial pitfalls. And if you found this information useful, don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more weekly financial advice. Take care and see you in the next video.